Scandinavian looking anyway.
Guys, we're about to stream live here. If we can stay mute, that would be great. I'm pretty sure now we're streaming live. Jason, you can go ahead.
Awesome, guys. Welcome to our Neurotech global live call today with some key leaders from around the world that's been working with us for probably the last 8 to 9 weeks. We're really excited about the opportunity, and we're really excited about what's going to be happening tonight. We're going to be starting off with Robert Russell. I've been working with him for quite a few years. He's also a top leader located in Ireland. He's been working globally in many different types of businesses. So he's very educated and really does qualify to show this type of presentation. And also later on, we're hoping that the guest speaker is waking up on time, because he's actually located in the Philippines. He's actually from Canada. He's been financially free for about 30 years, and he lives a dream life on a yacht. He's now in the Philippines, so he's promised to set his alarm clock for 3 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully he's going to be joining us in the next 20 minutes and come on and share a bit of his wisdom. So while Robert's talking, I'm going to be trying to communicate with John to make sure he's up. And so over to you, Robert. Thank you very much for being here as well and organising this meeting for tonight. And enjoy the ride. Thanks.
Jason, thank you very much. Folks, I'm going to get straight into the presentation. I'm not going to hold you back. And if we can keep everybody on mute, that will be great, guys. It'll run nice and smoothly. Okay, folks, this presentation tonight is about Neuro Technologies. Neurotech Global, folks, there's one or two ways to say it. I'm normally going now with Neurotech Global, okay, because it's easier pronounced and I won't struggle with that big name. Folks, we're going to go quick here. Folks, a disclaimer, okay. You can read through it there quickly. Folks, on this call, myself, Jason, or any other leaders, folks, we're not financial advisors and we do not offer financial advice. We're just sharing an opportunity. Folks, I've been on now a couple of months and I like what I see. Folks, very important if you join an opportunity. Never ever touch your rent, your food, or your bill money, okay? If you can't afford, don't be touching that money. You touch a little bit of money, maybe have on the side, okay? Savings, okay? Do not touch money that you need on a week-to-week basis, folks. It's very important because nothing is guaranteed, okay, folks? We're not guaranteed anything here on this call, so be careful. Folks, here we go. Our global offices, Neurotech. So there is offices, folks. These have been checked out. We've got one in England, Hong Kong, and Canada. Folks, the head leaders have got people out and they headhunted and they're happy with what they've seen. The ones below in blue, these are more offices opening up. If you have New York, Dubai, Singapore, Paris, folks, the one on the bottom right, that's the one that I'll be headhunting. It'll be in Dublin. So I'm looking forward to that. These will probably open up in the new year, folks, okay? Because at the minute, this is a very new opportunity, maybe 10, 11 weeks. So there's going to be massive updates, offices, a lot of things happening, and more things have been happening in the last 2 to 3 weeks, which is great because the company's looking to grow and expand. Because why? Because there's so many people joining as well. So the company has to expand. Folks, this is some of the partners you'll see in your back office. You'll see like when your bot goes out and it starts doing sales, because you are in here, folks, you're buying advertising credits, and then the bot goes out and there's ads online, and this is where we make our money, folks. Okay, so you'll see of Google, Facebook, folks, Wish, Shein, if a lot of young ones do Shein orders, okay, because I've got a couple of ones here in the house and they're massive into Shein and Wish. A lot of them other ones you probably notice, H&M, another big one, folks. So that's where we'll see our sales coming from in our back office, okay? And folks, people are probably thinking, are these sales real? Folks, the answer is yes, because we had two French guys, they're programmers, top programmers, that went in, done their due diligence, and they checked everything, and everything checked out okay. So this means I'm happy because those guys showed what they did. Folks, if you're not happy, you're going to have to go and dig deeper and find out what's happening. But we have that video if somebody needs it. Folks, very important. If you're on the call tonight and somebody has shared their link, okay? go back to the person that has shared the link with you, folks. Don't be asking somebody on the call. Go back to the person that's shared their link. And this is where you'll land on a little page like this, folks. Very important you follow it correctly. Your first name, last name, folks, a nice username. Select your country, your email, folks, very important. Your password. Make sure it is strong. Don't just put in numbers and a few letters. Folks, add caps, add numbers, add symbols, so it's nice and strong, okay, and that you remember. And then hit continue, folks. It'll bring you into the back office. We have, folks, other videos, Jason and myself, on how to register, go through the back office. I'm not going to go through all that tonight. This is just the basics of what to do. Folks, when you get started, I highly recommend, folks, to protect your account. You're probably thinking, how? Set up the 2FA in your back office. Again, Jason's did videos, I have did videos, folks. There's lots of videos on this because, folks, if you don't secure your account, you are open to scammers, okay? It doesn't matter how strong your password is, they'll still be able to hack it. But if you set up 2FA, it means then when you log in, you have to look at your own phone to get that 6-digit code, okay? So very important, you secure your account even before you add funds, okay? So then you know you're safe. Folks, how to make a deposit. This is literally, I'm going to leave it here because this is the info I took from Neura Global. Sign on, folks. Go to top up balance. Choose the payway. Folks, you can do fiat or crypto, okay? I'm going to dig more into this here, folks, on how you can actually deposit into this project. Folks, very important when you either go on, let's just say you don't want to lodge money in yet, you just want to test it, okay? Your upline or your sponsor will give you a code as well as their link. So after you get this code, you'll put it in your back office and you get a free $50 gift certificate, folks. This will take 48 hours to go active. Folks, this here is literally only something to give you, something to show you how the back office actually works. Because once this runs out, folks, you have to, the first thing you got to do is pay that $50 back. And then whatever extra you earned, you get to keep. Okay, so that $50 isn't going to last too long, a couple of weeks max. Folks, very important when I'm on this subject. Let's say you're saying, okay, I'm going to put in $500, folks. Do not put it in all in the one go. You're thinking, but why? The more in, the more I earn. Folks, what we want to do is we want to make sure this bot continuously runs and runs and runs. Okay, let's say we're just having a number, 500. You could have 1,000. Let's say you have $500, folks. Put in 100 today. Let's say in 2 weeks' time, put in another 100. Let's say another 2 weeks, put in another 100. Folks, space it out over 2 to 3 weeks. Because what does happen here is, folks, it's like if you bought something in the shop, you've got a guarantee back, okay? Whether it's 30 days, 40 days, 50 days. You might get something like a couple of sales today. Some might be 30 days, 50 days, 60 days. This is why we say put $50 in here, 150, okay? Just to make sure your bot is going to continuously run. Folks, I recommend 3 months before it all runs smoothly. So it means your money is moving from here to there. So then you can put it back into the advertising or you can withdraw. Payment methods, folks. These are being added, updated weekly. Okay, last week we got the Visa MasterCard. Okay, that has only come live. Before that, we had crypto. Folks, the Visa MasterCard isn't available worldwide yet. Okay, crypto is. Okay, not a lot of people like that. But again, folks, it's growing pains, and please bear with the company as they grow. It's going to get better and better, folks. Okay. Guys, if you're withdrawing at the minute, it is only crypto. Okay, just crypto at the minute. So if you started and you know nothing about crypto, reach out to your upline, maybe their upline, myself or Jason, folks, and we'll help you get sorted in some exchange, so you can eventually withdraw your money in crypto. Okay, and we'll have a little card linked to that account, so you can go to your bank card and to your bank and take out that money. And you're probably thinking, no way. Yes, guys, it is that simple. And again, this went live, I think it was 3 weeks ago, the new payment method, which is, that one was for South Africa, folks, okay? It was called Orange. So that went live in South Africa a couple of weeks ago. This was the new payment gateway that went live literally 10 days ago, which is Visa MasterCard. I know a few people have topped up They're happy, folks. It's working. Other people are saying it's not working, guys. Again, it's growing pains. If you've got crypto, use crypto. And if you're stuck, use Visa, MasterCard. This will get better. Again, folks, how does it work? The user signs up and, folks, you get an advertising budget. Okay, folks, don't use that other word. It's not good. And I'm not going to mention it on this call. We buy advertising credits. So then the bot gets it, goes online and starts placing ads. And then if people clicks on them, folks, you get a little sale. Then we get a little commission. Then we have to wait, whether it's 30, 40 days for it to move from available so it's into your actual thing that you can withdraw or buy more advertising credits. So, folks, we can go through more of that. If you want questions, drop it into the chat if you're not too sure. Again, folks, a lot of people ask, what's the minimum to deposit? And the best way for me to do that is take a screenshot because everybody can see. So over here on the left, we have the fiat. Okay, so the minimum here, as you can see, is $50. And the max is $2,500. Over on the right, we've got the crypto. Again, folks, the minimum is $50, which is a reasonable, startup fee. I think a lot of people can jump in and test it for $50. And then, folks, if you can't do 100, 200, 300, folks, you can do $50 a month. Think of it that way, $50 a month. And eventually grow your little bot up and up and up and up. And eventually you get it to where you want it to be. Over here, folks, again, the crypto, $50 a minimum. Folks, I think that's 100,000. Okay. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy what you can add in crypto. Folks, if you are a builder, okay, let's say you come in and you like this here, like myself, like Jason, a few others, and you're going to share it. Folks, there is a marketing side. There is a good uni-level bonus, ranking bonus, cashback, boosters. Folks, I'm not going to go at you with this here, okay, because this to me can scare away a lot of prospects. A lot of people on the call, because most people come on and talk about the building side. Guys, we're not here about that tonight. We're just to tell you about the opportunity. And if you join and you want to know more about the building side, we're happy to explain it. But we're not going to go in too deep on that tonight. Again, folks, as you can see, that is the marketing plan. You start off, you get 5% for your directs. Folks, once you start to build this, okay, this grows very, very quickly. Myself, I had the consultant rank, which is here, and maybe one or two people in the call, folks, could be up here at the developer. Folks, this has been done in 9 weeks. You're thinking, what? Yeah. Our top leader is on here, folks, is Jason. Has team 4,000 people, guys. 4,000 people in 9 weeks, which is just insane. So you can imagine this is going to be like in a year's time. Guys, this is just going to be mind-blowing. So if you are a person, a woman, a man that wants to get into action, guys, drop Jason or myself a link, folks. We've got PDFs, we've got gold cards that can really drive your business crazy. Again, folks, how does this work, folks? It's a binary relay. This is what I like, myself and Jason. If we get prospects, folks, we're not putting them directly to us. We're putting them into the team. We're putting them into Power Legs. We've got different groups that we're helping. It's not always a lot of opportunities you go in and you see nothing from your uplines. They're bringing in 50, 100, 200 people. And it does, you're like, no, I don't want this because it's all about building. If you come on here, folks, and you're on our power line, you are going to get spillover. Folks, we're not going to grow all your legs, okay? We're going to grow one leg. So you have to put in a little bit of work, okay? That's how it works, guys. We will help you build one of your legs, then you build the other. Folks, the referral program, this is something, again, that we got from the actual company, and we put it on here. I'm just going to leave it there for a wee second, folks. We can really complicate things by going through this, okay? Again, I'm not going to do it. It's just there for information. It kind of breaks it down into key points. So it is binary. It's 2 legs, and you got to keep the 2 of them, folks, as level as you can, okay? If you want to build this, we can show you a way how to explode it. Jason, 9 weeks, 4,000 people. Guys, I'm not as much as Jason's on that, but my team's close to 600 people, which is incredible. But I'm really going to go to house on this between now and Christmas and New Year. I'm just going to go all in. Folks, this is the most important day in your week if you're in this opportunity. Every Sunday, please log into your back office and activate your bot. You're thinking, no, but you would have missed it a week. Guys, if you miss it, you don't get paid for that full week. So that's what I do on a Sunday. I have it marked in my calendar. I even set an alarm with a little reminder saying, go in and activate your bot, folks. It's so important because you don't get paid for the week ahead. We don't want that happening, guys. And unfortunately, it is happening. Folks, again, whoever's invited you to the call, please go back to them, folks, and use their link, okay? Very, very important. It's integrity, and follow up with your person that shared this call with you guys. I'm going to hand it back to Jason now, folks.
Excellent, Robert. Is it possible to share my screen?
Go ahead.
Excellent. Right, guys. First of all, I'd just like to say that, Robert, you know, you do such an amazing presentation because you keep it so simple. And that is the key to what we're talking about. You know, we don't overcomplicate it. When you hear Robert's got a team of 600 people in like 8 weeks, and then I've got a team of 4,000, and that sort of sounds like Mount Everest, right? You're thinking, you know, I'm having trouble finding one person to join this thing, or I'm not even sure whether I'm going to join myself. You know, so first of all, we need to start with ourselves, you know, and what I recommend, if you're a person that's going to start with yourself and you're thinking, well, is this actually worth doing? Is it worth building? Or is it worth actually just getting one of these robots to work? So I'm completely transparent. I'm going to share some tips in my back office quickly, because I started this from zero. And what I did was I got in action. Okay. Yes, I have a bit of experience, but I got in action. And the way I do it is by keeping it simple. You know, Robert's presentation is like 10, 15 minutes and it's done. Okay. Sometimes we come on Zoom meetings and we're sitting there for 2 hours and we're bored, you know, we get too much information and it's like blowing up a balloon, and all of a sudden that, you know, it's like, that's what our brain is like when we get too much information, and we sort of leave the meeting with a warm, fuzzy feeling. Well, that was good, but I didn't get it. Okay. And I don't want any of you guys to not get it. This is a very simple business. You know, we basically buy advertising. There's a robot that's going to be working in the background. It's going to be earning you anything from 20 to 30% per month. That's simple. That's what we do. Okay. And then the key part is we're not out to get people to join our business. That's definitely not what we do. What we do know is in the world right now, everybody's really suffering with income because of what's been happening in the last 4 years. We had the pandemic. The world didn't really repair financially after that. And then all of a sudden we got these war issues. So we find, especially in Europe, the food prices have doubled, electricity has doubled, but I don't see anybody's income or their salaries doubling or going up. Okay, everybody's in this really tight spot. So really, this is what we've got in our hands. And if you're getting a good experience from it, I recommend that you just come in, you can create a brand new account. So I'm talking to the brand new guys here. If you're brand new here and you're seeing this film tonight for the very first time and you're wondering what it's all about, well, you can sit on the outside thinking, well, I wonder if it's any good. Or you could actually create an account and actually go in from the inside and then start watching some of our films and come to a few of our meetings, have all your questions answered so you can get a bit more belief for yourself that it can work for you. And that's what I always recommend. And going back to the people that we know, 4 or 5 years ago, people weren't open to opportunities so much. If we said, oh, I've got something really great, you can make money online or you can do this. But the thing is, people were more comfortable then. Before the pandemic, you know, well, I'm quite comfortable. I don't really need extra things. But what we're finding now is that, you know, when I talk to someone, I said, well, I've just found something that's really so simple. I just load up this robot with some, you know, with an advertising budget. It makes affiliate sales for me every single night when I'm sleeping. You can do the same. That's my invite. And then all I do, I send 2 films. I've got 2 films, and you can even use these films. I know Robert has films as well, and I know some of the other leaders have films too, and they're all basically saying the same message. So it's really, really easy to get people interested, because people are hungry. People are hungry for something extra. So talking about something extra, well, I started this from zero. You can see there's a cashback here of $1,246. Okay. That, when you think, well, okay, that's all right, you know, but the fact is, you know, when I look at available, it's only $2. Okay. And I'll tell you why it's only $2. It's because I've been feeding my robot so it never stops. Okay. So when I'm actually earning money, I keep feeding it here, and then within 48 hours, it goes back over here, and it keeps that robot working while I'm doing other things. And then in the daytime, when I'm awake, I'm sharing this opportunity very easily, you know, because I know there's people out there that are looking for more. So what happens when you share it? So we get paid commission. So if I just look at transfers, we need to talk about the money here, right? We're in this to make money. This is a business. This is not a game. You know, we're not playing here. We're here to make the money. So if I look at my transfer history, if you want to know if this pays, you know, look at the dates, like 11th, 12th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 20th. They're all $50 transfers. There's over $600 worth of transfers. And I'm going to tell you where does that money come from? It doesn't come from the bot. Okay, this is another stream of income. This comes from me signing people up. Okay. And when I sign a person up and they put some money into their advertising budget, we earn a commission which comes into the cashback, which we're able to withdraw on. So if you're personally thinking, well, you know, I need money now, well, this is how you get money now. You just get in action. Okay, that's what I recommend. You just learn a few skills. We have some great films, and we also spend a lot of time with people that are ready to run now. If you send a message to me or Robert or one of the other leads, we will spend time with you, and we'll teach you what's necessary to actually do what you want to do with this business. Okay, maybe you're a person that just wants to have a robot. Great, we will show you how to do that. Maybe you're a person who wants to have the robot, but maybe I could sign up my uncle or my brother or my sister or someone I work with. Okay, because as you do it, the confidence starts to grow, especially when you're starting to earn money. Okay, so anyway, you know, I'm going to quickly show you one other thing. I'm going to show you 2 other things. Robert mentioned about, are the sales real? Okay, so if I go to sales, these are all the automatic. Look at the dates. This is all today. There's not so many today, but normally it's quite a lot. But, you know, these are, you know, you can look, Marks and Spencer's, that's a company in the UK. Someone went into Marks and Spencer's or bought something online. I got paid a 4% cash back. The company earned some, and so did I. Okay, that's how it works. So when that robot is working, they're running advertising campaigns all over the world. And if someone happens to click on that link, you're making automatic sales when you're sleeping. All right. That's what I love about this business. This robot just runs on automatic, making affiliate commissions for you. All you need to do is feed the robot a little bit at a time. That was a great tip, what you said earlier about, you know, if you're going to invest $200, don't put it all in one go, put a bit at a time, so you're feeding it. It is much more powerful. Okay, but we will also do training on this. So these are real affiliate sales. In my since I've been in, I've made 325 affiliate sales from different shops all over the globe from people I do not know. Okay, and that robot is doing it for me. Okay, and that means that the robot can be doing that for you as well. So anyway, going back to, I'm just going to show you, if you're wondering what the turnover is, what happens here. Well, I've actually I haven't personally put in 4,000 people. Okay, I've actually sponsored 28 people. That's the most amount of people that I've got on my front line. But I have sponsored other people because I've been putting them in the team as well. But you can see my team there is over $70,000, and it's still growing. I actually reached 4,000 members last night, and I'm on my way to 5,000 already, because it's moving that quick. So this is something that once you start this and you start to share it with a couple of people, if you want to, it's something that you can't stop. It just starts to run away without you. Okay, and that's what this business is all about. So going back to ranks, I know Robert quickly showed this, you know, as the business grows, it creates a volume. Like, remember I told you about the 70,000 volume. Well, when I had a volume of 2,000, the company paid me $25. And that $25 went to the robot so it could earn more money while I was sleeping. So then the business started to grow a bit more. And the volume under that hit 4,000. And then they paid me another 75. Remember, these bonuses are for you as well. And then when it hit 8,000, they gave me another 125. I've actually just qualified for this, actually. I think it's going to go through tomorrow. Okay, and what I mean by that, I'm going to quickly show you. If I quickly go back, when you're going for these goals, it's so simple because it tells you what your rank is now. These blue lines move. Okay, so you can see that I needed 32,000, but I've actually beat it by quite a lot. And that's because one team is stronger than the other. So, but now both of these have qualified, but my advertising budget it should have been 100 to qualify. Okay, because if I go back here, you know, if we just look at the ranks quickly, developer, right? So it means that I must have $100 advertising budget to be able to qualify and get that $400. So that's why you can see, if I go back to my advertising, this is why I feed my robot, and then it will be moved over to here, and then I will also get the $400 bonus as well. So it's actually quite easy goal setting for any brand new person. We teach all this stuff as we go on, and I think you're going to enjoy the journey just by taking baby steps. So remember, guys, you know, if you're brand new here tonight and you're not sure how to register, get back to the person who invited you to this meeting. And all you're going to do, they are going to give you a link which will look similar to this. All right, that's my link, but and then you will log in, as Robert said to you in the beginning, and then they will also give you a code which looks similar to this. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to copy that code, and once you've logged in, you can click this place here which says get bonus. You paste that code in here and then hit the blue button, and straight away you will see that there will be $50 here, which is like a loan from the company that will help you make your first commissions. And once you start to earn some money, you can pay it back. So this basically means that you can test drive this business, right? If you're unsure, you're not sure if you want to open your wallet, or you're not sure if you want to put even $10 in, you know, or even $50, it doesn't matter. You can actually come in, you can have a look around the website, you can get that link, you can create a free account, you can see this $50 come here, and after 48 hours that money moves over here, and then the robot starts making you those commissions in the while you're asleep, or if you're at work, it's working 24 hours a day for you. Okay, so that's what I recommend, guys. You know, just get back to the person that invited you, ask for the link, test drive the business. I know if you've bought a car, you've always test driven it first, correct? That you wouldn't buy a car without test driving it. Nobody does that unless you're a multi-millionaire and you know it's coming directly from the Lamborghini garage, for example. But we know most of our average people, we always test drive the car. Here, you're able to test drive this business and then do the research by meeting people like me, Robert, and the other leaders, and then taking it from there. Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore. Robert, has John joined the meeting, or is he?
No, Jason, it's the alarm clock must have went off.
Bless him. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to call me in the morning and say something. So, but don't worry, guys. When I speak to John, I will make sure that we organise a meeting with him. And just so you know, he does do other meetings during the week. He normally does them about, I can't remember the exact times, but he does his meetings twice a week during the week. So you can still get a chance to meet John. and we will also meet, trying to get him to some other meetings, which is actually in his time zone, because he's located in the Philippines. It's 3:30 in the morning, so maybe, as Robert said, he's probably just missed the alarm clock. So, but what could be good here, though, Robert, is that we just we can sort of come to wrap this up now, and then maybe spend some time answering a few of the new members' questions direct, if that's all right.